Alright, welcome back. My name is Revixy, and I'm starting off some Death Stranding Director's Cut. I've completed this game 3 times previously, so I'm kind of versed in this game, so I won't really be too confused when we start this game. The first time I played this, it was on the PlayStation 4, the original version, and then the original version on PC, and then the upgraded Director's Cut edition for PC, which is the one we're playing right now here. So this will be the 4th time then I'm going to be playing through it. The first time I played it was on stream. The 2 other times was by myself. The old version for the stream was completely removed from my channel because of copyright problems and all that stuff. This time around, YouTube can basically mute everything that is even remotely copyrighted. So if there's anything, you can just go in there and just remove it by hand, or tell the system to remove it once it's archived on YouTube. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Make sure that I'm underneath the 6 hours mark, and that's basically it, for each stream. So without further ado, let's get started so we can actually get into the game. Yes. Then we'll fucking lose everything. We know that. We're just going to be playing on normal because we're streaming after all. Yes. There we go. Birth month. That's funny. Don't really have to fill that in. Sure. I'm going to remove that in the edited version because I don't want that out there in the public space, Basically, the game takes into account whenever you have your birthday, and it will say happy birthday to you in-game whenever the fuck that happens. That's the only reason you fill that out. Not that I remember, so.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
So obviously, while we're on stream, people can enjoy the copyrighted music and all that stuff, but all of this will be gone on the archived version if it complains about it. So that's just the unfortunate nature of it, but it is what it is. I've met Matt Smithson in real life. The actor. guess he's from the same country as I am, so. Met him in the film city, where I got my education as well, so. Well, not the film city itself, but, you know, I didn't get my education there, but I met him there, but I didn't get an education in the film industry, is what I want to say. There was like a youth program that took place in the film city that I was part of as well during the same years where I met him. You can see the graphics has been dated a little bit because the game's actually old, but still looks good. That deer didn't make it. Rip. Y'all.
No. Oh, great. Fuck.
So it begins. Where the fuck did the other package go? The only thing I'm a little bit bummed about by having to restart the game is that all the structures and all the things that I've built between the various places is now gone, and I have to rebuild all that, but it is what it is, you know. The second game is coming out June for PlayStation 5, but I'm not getting it for PlayStation 5. I'm waiting for the PC release, just because wasting a shit ton of money on a console for a single game is just, you know, a little bit unrealistic in my opinion, so. Got the fucking ledge, dummy. There we go. Oh, can't do that. Okay. Never mind. I can't remember specifically where we need to go here. To get over there, I mean, I obviously see the marker, but... This is just a little tutorial area, basically. Like roughly an hour and a half into the game is just pure tutorial, so... Here comes the Easter egg to PT. I believe it is. Yep, there it is. It's also another Easter egg to PT, which I will be showing you guys once we get there, but yeah, something called dooms, so you can basically feel the, like, the BTs, as they're called, the ghosts. So it gets this weird allergic reaction whenever there's like ghosts around. But the funny fact is that you don't actually really use that ability at all throughout the game. You have BB instead, which is like obviously something I don't want to spoil, but if you don't know about this game, but basically have this device on your shoulder that pinpoints where the BTs are, which are the ghosts. The reason I marked this game as a horror game is because of the ghosts in this game. It's not really fully fledged horror in any way, but like these elements does have horror elements in it, which is enough to label it as a horror game. Because there are some horror like scenes as well that will occur throughout the game. The tears there is like an after effect to various things. And those creatures in the sky, you really never get explained who they are. Like, so that even that in the second game, it won't be a mystery. They just kind of sort of there.
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
These creatures exist in real life. They're like extremophiles and they can actually survive in space, which is kind of wild.
A crypto byte a day keeps the time fall away. Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that.
That's an interesting factor.
That's all.
That she has that. Because in the second game, like in second game, the trailer, she doesn't have that at all. It's like everything that has been taken from her has been repaired somehow. Which I assume they're gonna explain somehow, but you know.
Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The time full fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridget.
Basically, her ability is that she can teleport and shit, which is pretty neat. It's kind of nice playing this game again, not gonna lie. Such a chill game. Written by Hideo Kojima. There's also a new Silent Hill game coming that obviously Hideo Kojima was supposed to make the other one, Silent Hills, but was kind of kicked out of. But the new one actually looks pretty good, Silent Hill F. And the person who wrote the story for that game is the same guy who wrote the story for the anime called Higurashi no Kokuroni, which is probably one of the most creepiest and insane horror-like anime I've ever seen. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what he came up with for the new Silent Hill game, and it's all going to take place in Japan too. Which is weird considering the name Silent Hill, right? But we'll see. There's no connections to the old city, that's what they said. But it also takes place in the 1960s. So. And as far as I remember, Silent Hill is obviously not around that time. It's later on, it's like modern time. Yeah. If there's anything else we can pick up on the way here. Central knot up there. Just make sure we don't walk into deep water. Now that I'm fully aware of how this game works, I know exactly what to do to prevent myself from floating away on some other stupid shit. These did restore health, so you can just take one of these. Need it. Yeah, we can't go up this way. We need equipment for that.
Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious.
Unfortunately, the singer who's singing right now is dead. Like, he passed away. So, there's a new singer for the second game who is absolutely, like, amazing. He did a fantastic job. It's almost like, it's crazy how, like, singers that are this good, they just so happen to pass away in very short, like, time frames. It was same with Chester for Linkin Park, who, you know, obviously, I won't really say that out loud on stream, but I guess you guys understand what it is I'm referring to when I say offing. Some awful shit happened in his life, so he ended up, you know, doing that. So, yeah, terrible situation because he was a perfect singer and probably one of the, like, the best singers of the time when I was a teenager that really kept my spirit up, you know? So, yeah. Sad that had to happen. Linkin Park was a great fucking band back then. Still is, but without the without him, it's not the same. Go.
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Getting a little bit too heavy, so we can't really run. But later on, we'll have like exoskeleton suits where we can actually carry more than this. And in the director's cut, there's so many other tools that you can use and like research that will make the game so much easier for you than the original game did. That, you know, it's crazy that that wasn't part of the main game, to be honest. But yeah.
Delivering cargo.
Delivering cargo.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
So obviously, you can get shit scores if you make shitty deliveries by damaging the cargo and stuff. So there's that. And there was a lot of streamers that also started playing this game again because of the trailer for the second game, so I figured that would be a good idea to start this up again. Like, I've had it on my card to want to play it again, but I was always hesitant because of the copyright and stuff, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, I just don't care. I'm gonna be muting whenever there's copyrighted music, and that's it. Or like outright just cut bits and pieces out of the game if it's a problem, you know. So yeah. That's the wonders of YouTube. I never store anything at one switch, so. And YouTube is also my primary channel, and always will be my primary channel. Twitch is just a place I stream to. I never see it as a place or platform where I want to grow. So the numbers there doesn't really matter to me. So, nor do I see streaming as a career either. It's always been a hobby to me. Which is something I always laugh at when people point out, oh, but it's your fucking career. I'm like, no, bro. It's just a fucking hobby. Deal with it. A career is something you earn money from, you know? You can't exactly earn money from a channel that isn't very big. It's just not possible. With the exceptions of the donations that I got out the many years, of course, which I actually did. Earned a lot of money from that, in fact. Helped me getting like new VR headsets and graphic cards, and I got them as well as over the years. So.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal.
Oh,
Sam
Igor?
Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on. Come and take a look. He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
He's about to blow.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis.
Yep.
If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help in you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them. Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
Roll out!
So basically what happens is that if a body lies around for too long, they explode like a nuclear bomb. Which is interesting choice from Kojima because he always has this idea or like concept of nuclear weapons. So, which was the whole concept of Metal Gear Solid as well, nukes. So, which is ironic because in the second game, Solid Snake is also there, or at least Snake. There's some reference to him. It's always
The world was different when I was a kid. America.
So it's Metal Gear.
Anybody could go
So.
anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. The worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started holing up into cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal. Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
How much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
Yeah, it's not looking good, bro.
The engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
Oh, the army's definitely seeing everything. You guys are fucked.
They're here. I can't get you out! Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
You should know that already, considering that he's a porter, or like he's one of the delivery dudes. Jurassic Park shit right here. Here we go. So the reason he exploded instantly was because he got consumed. The other body would also explode, would just take a little bit longer. So. And you may be wondering why the fuck we're still here, but there's an explanation for that. Which I won't spoil, obviously. Right, now I remember who those things are. They actually do get explained. Fuck. It's funny how I completely forgot that. Oh well.
Falling down, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
That's Mads Mikkelsen, the actor that I met.
BB, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I used to hate him when I was younger, not gonna lie. He was a really terrible actor at the time. But later on, I grew to respect him because he became better at speaking English and stuff. And became a really good actor too. So.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Basically, we're immortal. We can, whenever we die, we can basically come back to life. That's the whole concept of the game as well. If we die as a player, there will be a crater, but you can always come back. The first 3 times I played through the game, I never died throughout the game. So I don't actually know what happens. So. But I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a crater. Yeah. It's almost like the graphics got upped a little here. So I think the graphics are better now. It's just been me though.
You're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally. Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days?
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Dead.
Central Knot was obliterated in the Annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get to continue were you, for obvious reasons, And your broken bridge, baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redefort, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
I see.
Can relate.
Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
He's just not here, buddy.
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chiralgram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no? Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Getting scanned.
Verifying
Oi,
ID.
oi, oi.
Clear. All clear. Welcome. Set. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
So then we drop them there.
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges. Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president. Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Well, good, I don't need to.
you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
This is the compass he's talking about. So this right here is Silent Hill. Is the asset from the trailer for Silent Hills. So he's walking on the street here. In Silent Hills. I don't know if they have the audio from Silent Hills, or even like other elements. But yeah. It's too bad that game got cancelled because I would have loved to play that.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
But hey, then again, we wouldn't have had this game if Silent Hills was made, so. There's that. All about Finland and court and stuff like that with the baby stuff, as well as also some PT. Yes, the demo was called for Silent Hills. It's still for playable teaser. I could play that if I wanted, because I actually have the PC version of PT on my computer. So it's funny how I never took that up and played it, but yeah. Obviously, it's not a full replica, but it has many elements from it.
Like I said, her vital signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man. Sorry, my mistake. I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you? You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
No damage.
That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
Die Hardman?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. We'll leave you two alone.
Sam, I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right? Yeah, I know you hate me. Amelie.
Amelie?
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me. Please.
This is direct connection to PT as well. This is Lisa. And she's also mentioned in this game, Lisa. She does appear, actually. So I'll show you guys in a minute. Not just there. Because that's not her. That's somebody else.
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Madam President! Oh, no.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here. Season B fifth. Give me 150 cc's. She's not responding.
Like, she already had necrosis coming from her, like the black shit.
Hold on.
We're losing her.
As you can see, it's smeared all over.
I'm a death.
Yeah, it's basically a direct reference to Lisa. You know, the pregnant woman, the faded face. because in the in PT, the image of Lisa gets her eyes popped, and it has this weird goo that comes out of it.
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body.
And she's pregnant there too.
Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered.
But Lisa is in this game, so I'm just gonna point it out once it happens, so people don't miss it. And her name is also Lisa, so it should be pretty obvious.
Sam, before she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
But the connection with Metal Gear in the second game,
you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
like even Venom Snake speaks in the second game's trailer. Says like for encouragement in the trailer.
That's not symbolic.
Pretty interesting.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BT's.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me. Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges. Can I have a moment? President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it, America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
We're passing through Silent Hill one more time. We're on our way back, in fact.
Sam, this is Die Hard. Dead men explained how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
The whole concept of people saying you couldn't run when you're balancing yourself is kind of a lie. You can.
Sam,
Not as fast, but you definitely can.
to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
President Bridget Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
We just fight through it. So the entire tutorial area, it takes place on this island that we're currently on. But once we get to the mainland on the other end, or like this little closed area, once we get to the main area, that's when shit gets real, you know.
Have a pleasant journey.
Like, I would love to take the vehicles, but it doesn't have to, like, allow you to take them, so.
Yeah, just like that.
Over here! Over here!
I don't know if I can pick this up yet. Let's see. Don't think so. Nope. We need a container to do that.
There's something that's uncomforting. Your body is away with me, but I'm exactly where I wanna be. But I'm a long way from home.
I know your voice, I know your face. This is something I cannot replace. Give me hope.
It's kind of what I hope, like, Star Citizen can learn from. A lot of this.
Well, I loved you then, but I don't love you now.
Like, the terrain in Star Citizen is amazing, and there's like new flight mechanics that'll be coming in, so atmospheric flight becomes a real thing. So depending on how your ship is shaped and how big it is and heavy and all that other nonsense, it will become difficult to fly regarding or like relating to how your ship is. So how much thrust you have and all that stuff, so you can't stand still anymore either. which is gonna be nice. And then there's the whole balancing with, like, as you see here, that I kind of hope you could, or they could, like, add in that game as well. Yeah. But they're making the game a little bit more passive, because you can't really lose your body armor anymore in the new patch. So once you have a body armor, you have it. It's just that. Same with your guns, can't lose them. So it's just like, okay. So whenever I play it, it's just gonna be for chilling and not much else. Like, not really want to collect any stuff. Like, the only thing you can collect body armors from and stuff will be NPCs. You can't really do it from players. So it will just be locked on the actual body. So the only thing you can loot from them is like ammunition and equipment within their backpacks, but everything else is locked to the bodies, which is, you know, interesting choice, but yeah, that's what it is. So this game can take a long time to complete, but you can also complete it within 6 hours, or not 6 hours, so 16 hours. Roughly, if you just speed run the game. But like, the amount of hours I put into the original game was 86 hours. And the Director's Cut edition, I put into 16 hours for just completing the game. And, you know, just doing stuff. So it's roughly 100 hours in total I've put into this game itself. And then there's, of course, the amount of time that I put into the PlayStation version, which obviously I don't know how many hours that is, so that's something I might have to look into, but don't really care. Rob was placed by the AI, Igor, the guy we met earlier, that died. But later on, like, items you'll find in the world will be placed by other players. You can also build your own stuff, structures and stuff, even your own vehicles. So that's going to be cool to show off. Very useful, specifically when you need to get somewhere, you know. But once your structures you haven't researched yourself, so.
Just you, yourself, and me.
Get this done. Left the scarf there around her neck.
Chiralium density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
There goes the power. Oh, got yourself. Never noticed that. Yeah. I think you did.
Sam, do you copy?
It's like blood on the ground.
Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
Right, so the bodies, like if you get eaten, you explode, it become like the goo, you become one of the BTs, that's how it works.
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective. That's eh? Do your thing.
Sam, we're sending you some suggested routes back to the city. Pick one or don't. Just get the hell out of there.
Need to remember how to crouch. There it is. Son of a bitch. Nope. Fuck you. I went through this normally without being spotted, but I haven't played this game in so long, man. God damn. Son of a bitch. I think I know how these motherfuckers operate. Like, normally I don't hide from them at all. I'm literally just fight them. But I don't have the equipment to do so yet, so... Nailed it. What's the canteen? Don't need to drink from the canteen just yet. We're fine. Basically gives us more stamina and shit.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
It's funny all those, like, things are lying around that you can't pick up yet because of the missing equipment, but you never come back here again. But I guess it's just to say that despite you not being able to pick up stuff, it's still in places even in the beginning of the game. To, like, give you the understanding that whatever causes those arms to come, like appear, the gold arms to appear, obviously it's everywhere, despite you not being able to use them just yet. But basically it's a resource you use to build stuff. That was close.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Welcome to capital, not city. Proceed to distribution center.
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Episode 1, Bridget.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
He basically has to pretend. that the president is still alive. So. Back on the beach, I think. Yeah.
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
So normally there was a commercial here for his TV show, but I think they removed that, this version of the game. Just because obviously it's no longer like a thing.
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism, her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Amelie.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam, you're here too.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won, and went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edge Knot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah, but then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edge Knot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave them be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edge Knot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
Yeah, see, there it is. So basically, if the body lies around for too long, it becomes a nuke anyway. At some point.
There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now.
Very true.
Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
So well made, man. It's fucking crazy. Ooh, shit. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to yawn.
Sam. Listen. You are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds.
Dreamcatcher.
You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
It's like a Indian myth. A mythology kind of thing. Her clothes changed color. Like briefly.
Come back, Sam.
That was weird.
I'll be waiting for you.
Unless that was intentional, of course. See, changed again.
Wait!
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches in the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
Use toilet standing, use toilet sitting. Oh, there it is. The commercial for his show. Interesting, that's still in here. So the energy drinks over here actually used to be Monster energy drinks. But it's now like in-brand kind of law-wise kind of thing. So these don't actually exist in real life. The reason they did that is very likely because they ran like the license ran out to be able to use it in game. So they just changed this, the textures and shaders for it. So, but it does have a an impact on the game, as you can see down the like bottom left corner. It does increase the your stamina that you have. So you can drink up to 3 max in this game, and then you have max stamina. The other ones are just kind of there for whatever fucking reason. I would never recommend drinking more than 1 a day if you ever drink energy drinks. At least just 1. Not anymore. Because if you drink 2 or any more than that, then you not only start to get dizzy, but there's a higher chance you can actually get a heart attack. So, wouldn't recommend it. So, yeah. There's this guy that complained about him getting a heart attack and nearly dying from this shit because he was a writer and he was drinking 12 of them a day to stay awake. And one day he just outright got a heart attack from it. So, yeah, don't do it, man. Shit is stupid. So as you can see, now it doesn't actually go up anymore. If we do another one, neither does it go up for this one. So it's only 3. You can't get any more stamina than that throughout the game. So these other ones are just sort of there for whatever reason, or for an achievement that I might be unaware of that was in the game at some point, but it's no longer there. So anyway, then you take on the glasses if you want, but I don't really care for that, to be honest. Let me check the missions.
With that terminal there, you can browse the bridge's database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
System. So you can't have multiple saves. There's only that one save you have. So if I hadn't had save before that, or it hadn't overwritten, which you already have, because it does that automatically throughout the beginning of the game, I could still upload it into my old save. But now I've basically lost it all for this stream. So, alright, anyway. Orders. Nothing there, cool. There's music and some other shit. See Sam BB.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Oh.
He's happy. So you can basically grow your relationship with BB, as you can see.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Never used red one throughout the game. That I'm aware of. Like, I've never seen it anyway.
Believe we've met? I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification, too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Magnetism.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data's stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Chiral communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
No rest with the wicked, huh? That's a nod to the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Yeah, well,
Snake.
hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Here we go. Here we have Lisa. Just from PC in the pod.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the chiral network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Order.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway. Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Back. Auto said. Let me go down here and say confirm. Confirm.
Order assigned.
But basically, you can set the balance as you want, like, but that can unbalance you, so you have a harder time, like, balancing around. If you have too much, like, weight on your back or on one side or another. So.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
There's actually a mouse here in the center that you guys can't see, but I can. It's kind of weird. Like in-game mouse, I mean, it's not like PC's mouse.
Have a pleasant journey. Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Some of the signs also buffs your stamina, or like makes BT happy, or not BT, but BB happy, and all that other nonsense. So yeah.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your OJ deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Pretty sure that's where we're going anyway.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise.
Capital Knot City, yeah.
And they're counting on you to deliver.
So some of it will be AI dropped, and some of them will be players. In the beginning, however, most of these like crates will just be dropped by the game, so you get a feeling of how it will be later when you see packages being dropped by other players. You will never see other players walk around in the game world, but you will see AI walk around in the game world like other porters and stuff. And they can ironically also die. So yes, they can also turn into a nuke. So you don't want that to happen while you're close by, because I've seen a video of that when people are like literally dying, like up in the mountain, like a nuke just goes off and it just dies. It's like, damn, okay. So always laugh at that. So these are like mailboxes, which you can build yourself later as well. This is also an AI built one. And you can drop crates and cargo off if you're too heavy. Also, you should be able to go into your cargo settings and auto correct this, so you can set exactly the correct weight, so you don't like get overweight in one way or another. You can also like dump stuff in the crates for your personal use, so you can come back and pick up crates later, or leave them for others to deliver the cargo for you. You'll get the experience regardless, but it's just better to deliver it yourself, because then you'll get more. So. As you can see now, it's like unaligned, which is good to go in here and then do this. So it isn't. All packages.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what use of a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
So you can't pick the ladders up again if you have to. That's just not possible, unfortunately. This is like, here's an idea to put a ladder, if you really wanted to. But you can also do it over here. But you also just climb it. For some fucking reason the fucking mouse keeps coming into the center now. Never seen it do that before in this game. You know what? Let's just do it because we've got plenty of ladders. Might as well just get rid of some of them so we have some actual space. Then we get some like points for that. What's the other cargo? It's over here. Oh, that's a big one. Yikes. Okay, I can carry that. I can. But it gets a little bit crazy, as you can see. So yeah. Oh. Let me just check something real quick, because I think the reason the mouse comes into the screen is because of the graphic settings. They've set it to the highest. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I need a better graphic card for other games because there's only 8 gigabyte of VRAM on this damn fucking thing. I need something that's way higher than that. We might as well get the easy points by doing what it's suggesting. We do the thing here. Fantastic, it's not making it all the way. Go. Let me just make it. Whoa! Damn it! Nearly fell there. Just make it borderless because that damn fucking mouse is pissing me off. Hopefully the screen will not be lost. That was windowed. That's so weird that it has these weird. I thought it had. Apparently not. Okay, never mind. This would explain why it wouldn't really have the. Didn't really look all that great earlier. When it came to the skin. Alright, let's go. So here it basically explains what type of terrain there is. So red is like places where you can't walk on. And the same applies to water. If it's red water, then it's too deep to cross. So you need something to cross to like a tool or like a ladder or something that basically makes it possible for you to cross that piece of water or like river or whatever. Weight limit reached. Second. Going up there. Yep. There we are. Yeah, hold on. We can do this differently. This one carry in hand. Make it a little bit simpler because then we can just drop it whenever we have to. It's really damn heavy though. Yeah, I don't think we can cross over this. I need to leave it. Whenever I go into a menu, it seems like the fucking mouse comes back. A bit annoying.
God damn it.
Okay, let's see if we can get the other package. Man, sample shouldn't be that heavy.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
then we're gonna deliver the rest afterwards.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. But the oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope. You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? But you put us on the goddamn grid.
Basically need their consent before you can do that. So... So now we can build post boxes. And we can also build within this area now because of the connection.
Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Except this is the tutorial area, so if you do that, nobody will pick it up. Just FYI.
Delivering cargo. To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one. Sam.
Oh, we're just gonna cut that, which you already know.
Order assigned. Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
You've reached the limit of the amount of cargo you can trust to you. Foreign cargo has been destroyed. Interesting. Again, that's very likely because you can't entrust anything in this area. So. So I basically carried all that for nothing. No funny. Oops. Pick this up. Wait. Again? Reached already? That was fucking quick. Hold on. Hold on. Crazy heavy that fuel. Holy crap, man. So we're just gonna build this here and dump that in there, basically.
Construction complete.
Oops.
Sam, you can use share lock.
Yeah, so basically can't do that anymore. There's no point in picking anything up then.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to. Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC.
Don't know why you would want to build one here, but okay.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Where are we going? Distribution center. Okay, so that's where we're going. They're old magazines. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Come on. Keep it together. God damn it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible. All right then. Thanks for everything.
Good work.
Set out, and then get over to the other station. That down there is a watchtower. You can use it and you can spot stuff. Don't really care though. I never used them. It's only later when there's like little like bandits, which I call mules. That will be like sort of in the way where they want to steal your cargo and shit like that. That's the only time I really use like towers like that to spot them. As you can see down there, there's a mule cargo crate. And I think it's a mule detector that is right there. Yep, it's a mule detector. It's basically one of their proximity scanners, so whenever there's somebody walking in with cargo in their region, it gives a ping. You can counter the ping, or you can use a hacking tool to knock it out, which wasn't in the original game, which comes directly from Cyberpunk, the video game, 2077. So once you get access to Cyberpunk 2077's technology, which is a little Easter egg they put in later, you can basically hack things. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Or you just beat them. You can kill them as well, but then you need to put them in incinerators. And then they literally just become a massive hassle, because it's a dead corpse you have to deal with, you know? So just knocking them out is the most effective way. But later on, I usually just straight up kill them, and then I dump them in crates, or like in vehicles, and I drive them all directly to the incinerator, and just fucking put them on fire, you know? So, just be careful here. Don't fucking fall. Fuck off. Oh, there we go. Oh, mules. Rain. Time fall. Run away. Fucking losers.
Mules gave you trouble, huh?
No.
Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Stealing resources from the mules is also something I used to do. Just because it's fun. You know, go into their camps and steal all that crap. Very useful when you need to build shit, because it basically gives you a shit ton of resources. So it's a resource gathering area to just go in there and get all the crap that you need. So. And we could find a little area and wait out the fucking rain, but I usually just don't do that anymore. It was only when I played the game the first time that I did that a lot. Sitting under, like, in caves, like down there. Just chilling and waiting to, like, the rain out, but I just don't care anymore. But I can show you guys how it looks like, just for reference.
Well, enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
Do some various things here. That regain stamina while doing so. Our boots can also break. We can also get better boots later on. So if the boots break, we're basically screwed. So we have to have replacement boots with us, which we already have, if I remember correctly. They're not back there, yeah. So there's that. And then if we needed to regain the stamina of the already depleted stamina, you can see the little like white spot in our stamina bar. We can fall asleep and then regain that stamina that way. Which we can just do here. Just to prove how that works, so to show it. Like normally I sit underneath the like regenerator like umbrellas that you can have later. That basically repairs your cargo as well, and then I just sleep on there while I wait for the rain to stop or some other shit, you know. So.
Well, time to move on. Okay.
But yeah, you basically have to sleep for a while before that finish all the way up. And then you can see this used to be a road, but vehicles are completely like overgrown. Got PTs. So the green box up there is a player box. And obviously he dropped the box because of BTs. So we're gonna go up there and pick that up. You know what BB's saying. Just the residence, so it's not really important, but thing is, they do move around, so I don't know where it is right now. There it is. Oh, wait. So basically wait for it to move, so I can grab the crate.
No shame in running away.
Got it. Hello. Good thing we didn't go that far. So basically those hands that are you can pick up on the ground there, those are like fallen BTs. They're basically BTs that have been quote unquote killed. Because you can detach them from the like the world of the dead. You saw those strains when you were underwater, where they're like floating bodies around and shit like that. It's basically the same thing here, but they're on the opposite side of the water. It's a little bit hard to explain, but they're on the living side and connected with the same type of strands. If you connect that strand from the like world of the death, they basically dissolve into that shit that is on the ground right in front of us. Which you can't do right now. That's a tool we get later, so. You gotta see how the strand is there. I'm actually rocking BB myself right now with my controller, so. Let's find a way around this. I'm having to run from these motherfuckers. The containers are also gonna fucking turn into shit if we don't hurry up. So the container that is being damaged is the one we picked up, the player one. And for obvious reasons, because it's been lying in the rain for quite a while now, so... Ah, fuck you. Fuck you. Nope. Nope. Want to use this. Stamina back. We need to go out and grab that in the... Fuck off. We don't have time for you right now. We're gonna lose that cargo. No doubt. Fuck me. Okay, we have a fight on our hands. But this will give us a chance to get the cargo in peace, so there's that. We don't have anything to fight that thing, so I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that's great. Sam, don't stop. I kinda need the cargo. Oh man, the damage containers. The containers are getting so much damage.
Could use some water.
Wish the fucking mouth, well not mouth, but the fucking mouse wouldn't get in the way all the time. Well, that's basically how you defeat bosses, you know, like you get into boss fights. You get dragged into that shit, and then you defeat the boss that you come up against. And then you get a shit ton of that chiral shit. But right now we can't actually fight them. We don't have any weapons to fight them.
Come on.
The only goal is just to get the fuck out of there, you know?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Well, stay with me, BB.
Don't know if that was scripted or not, I honestly can't remember.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Yeah, the crates didn't do all that great. I have a bike here that has 0 battery in it. Interesting. Benjamin Hancock on his bikes.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Making sure there was any lost cargo or not, you know.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Percent, 20%, 20%. Still got S. Check.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Now we can recycle shit.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro centers on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Go ahead and recycle all this shit. Just looting the ladder. I want to spill what I need.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yo.
Thank you for your contribution.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Jump scare. Not yet. There's a time where you get a jump scare with the BB. I think it's if you're checking on him. It would give you a jump scare. So.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Do that then.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mana. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Try running. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
So there's a reason for the countdown. Won't spoil that.
Sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
So you get these extra bonuses by reading these emails. See at the bottom right corner. Like that fucking happy thing pops up with the thumbs up. It's pretty neat stuff. It's very typical Kojima to do that kind of stuff. Yeah. So you guys can pause the archive version of this stream and read that, or just pause the stream entirely and read it if you want to. I'm gonna be saving now and taking a break because I need something to eat. So, but I'll be back again a little bit later with another stream because I figured I might as well be streaming all night. There's no real reason that I shouldn't. So, yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this so far, and yeah, I'll be back again in a few hours. So that's it. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe on our YouTube, and the follow button over on Kick and Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay awesome.